Welcome back to the studio. We have one more guest, Arvin Chadee, who's part of the Godolphin Flying Start programme, is with us now. He gets to rub shoulders with Group 1 winning trainer Jamie Osborne, Royal Ascot winning, Derby winning jockey Martin Dwyer as well. Arvin, you're keeping good company tonight, and just little old me as well.
Oh no, I'm very fortunate. I'm in a privileged position, you know, obviously Derby winner Sir Percy and almost won a Breeders' Cup.
Almost.
Very lucky.
Arvin, you can come back anytime you want. That's exactly the
story of his life, Mr. Almost.
Does that cut, Jamie? Almost, nearly.
I mean,
that was a hell of a...
So glad you came on tonight.
Not at all.
But that was such a run, wasn't it? I mean, that was such an experience, I suspect, for all of you.
It was wonderful, but you should be asking this man his questions. Never mind the toast of the York. You know, he's got an appointment in 5 minutes.
I can't believe, Arvin, you were just telling us to get on the Derby Flying Start. How many people apply?
I think it was around 1,500 people applied, and they take 12 people, 12 young people every year. This year, there's from all over the world. There's people from the UK, Ireland, America, Australia, Argentina, Japan, France. So we're very privileged and lucky. But yeah, it's a very competitive scholarship to attain, and very thankful that I was one of the lucky ones to get chosen.
So 12 from 1,500, that's not bad. So you're the creme de la creme, you're the best of the best.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe through the Godolphin Flying Start we hopefully will be, with the training and personal development and horsemanship skills we all develop throughout the 2 years of the programme.
So what's the course? What does it involve now that you're in the thick of it?
So it's like a 2-year scholarship programme run by Godolphin. We start off in Ireland at Kildang Stud. We get to do a variety of things, like we attend University College Dublin to do like veterinary modules. We get to break Godolphin yearlings at Kildang Stud, which is personal highlight of mine. And we're currently on the second phase in Dalham Hall at Newmarket.
Okay.
And we do a variety of things, like we do like office rotation in Dalham Hall. As well as we ride out at the British Racing School, which has been interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
And we also get to experience all the great organisations that encompass the thoroughbred industry. Just today we got to come to Racing TV. It's been been watching it since I can remember watching Racing TV, and just to see it from behind the scenes and. Just to be on it, to be honest, it's been a pleasure, and we get to see all these varied organisations that help make racing what it is.
And so is the idea that you will get to see maybe a little bit of everything, various facets of the industry, and perhaps you might choose one to end up in. Is that the theory behind it?
Yeah, so the hope is that the 12 will become future leaders of the thoroughbred industry, and hopefully help it overcome its obstacles, and for hopefully help it have a sustainable future, because we're all here for the love of the horse and love of the sport. So we all get to experience a variety of aspects of the thoroughbred industry, and you just hope that each 12 of us find their niche, and we can really hopefully instigate change and make racing one of the best sports. For me, it's been one of the best sports I've been part of, and just help it continue to go in that upward trajectory.
And so far, because you used to ride out, didn't you, while you were doing your degree?
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
I rode out for Dean Ivory, and before that previously worked for Carl Burke and Nick Appleby. But my history is I was born in North London, so I'm not really a horsey area, more urbanised. But my dad used to take me to Epsom to watch the Derby. Remember the likes of Galileo, of course,
Wow.
Sir Percy. And I just fell in love with the sport, and when I was 21 I decided to go to Northern Racing College to learn to ride. It was the first time I ever seen horses, touched horses. Learned to ride when I was 21, and I've been in racing ever since, and decided to get my degree because my goal was to get onto this Flying Start programme, and I think the opportunity in racing is incredible.
So what so far, I mean, how early are you into the course?
We started August 19th, and we're the first years. The second years are in Australia. First years have finished the first phase in Ireland and are currently in the second phase in Newmarket. We've been on it since August.
Is everybody in the 20s or thereabouts?
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah, thereabouts, mid-20s. You know, you need like at least 5 years experience with thoroughbreds. But we all have a variety of different experiences. Some people worked in studs. Some people have worked for like the BHA or racing. So everyone's got like a variety of experience.
So have you any idea what you'd like to go into yet, or still too early?
Yeah, to be honest, Martin, initially I was quite confident I wanted to work for like an organisation like the BHA, just because I think if you want like change to happen, you have to be in an organisation like that. But you know, I think I find it difficult to say, you know, sit in an office and say goodbye to the racehorse. I've loved working with them physically.
So you want to be hands-on.
Yeah, so it would be tough to say goodbye. But
Jamie goes through stuff quite quickly, so there might be a sport, might be a sport or two coming up by the time you.
We don't go through stuff quickly, but there is always room for a man like this. I'm feeling highly inadequate now.
Do you know what I'm already thinking, Arvin? You've been on here 4.5 minutes. You already speak better than Dwyer. There might be an opportunity on the Friday Club coming up.
No, we'd love to.
What's interested you the most then?
It's tough to say because there's so many brilliant aspects that we get to see almost absolutely everything that the thoroughbred industry has to offer, and that like everybody knows that there's so much opportunity out in racing to do a variety of things like media, like working hands-on with the horses, like regulations, but. It's tough to pinpoint one.
It's not hard to be a trainer, you know.
It's hard to win the good races.
Jamie, do you think, because that's the interesting thing about it, I mean, it's the sport of kings, but actually, racing, would you say it is one of the sports where you can go from zero to hero?
Whoever said it was the sport of kings is talking absolute rubbish. I mean, this is the most inclusive sport, I would imagine, of any. There are no barriers. And I mean, this man is proving now that, I mean, you know, the way you've just spoken about the sport that we love, you know, is inspirational. And I think, you know, you are not going to lack for a job when you've finished your course.
Yeah, there's no guaranteed job as such at the end. But
the idea is you network and you meet you know the great people that are within the thoroughbred industry, and hopefully you find your niche, what your strengths lie to, and you can network and make a connection.